Okay, hello guys, welcome to the Witness Without Identity channel. Today we're going to talk about the 2016 election. The TYT had an election coverage about it, and I'd like to show you the meltdown of the progress they had throughout the day when they found out that Trump is going to win. So it's quite telling. So now basically TYT right now is saying that for 2020 they're saying that Biden is going to win no matter what, and I cannot wait to see the election coverage of TYT, because I want to see, because you never know. But this election will be different because there's a lot of mail-in ballots, so we're probably not going to know the result on Tuesday night. It's probably we might have to wait 1 week or 2 weeks later. So that's what's messed up about this election. It's not going to be fast. The result is going to take some time before we get them, but I'm hoping we can get them early. So basically that's what it is. So I want you to look at the meltdown. This is like reminiscing for us, so that we can remember how the upset of Trump winning the 2016 election was for all of us. So let's look at it and let's talk about it. All right, thank you.
So you even have Wisconsin and Minnesota, which is, come on.
It just means that we can take them off a more fun part of the board and give them to Hillary Clinton. But yeah, I got you. We can obviously move those over to Hillary Clinton right now if you want.
Look, this election's over, okay? Trump cannot win. He can't win for a number of reasons. I mean, putting aside his xenophobia, racism, sexism, and all that gets Latinos and other groups to vote in large numbers. He's incompetent. He's just flat out incompetent. So I always thought this election was over a long time ago, because you don't just make up that ground game in an instant. That takes months and months of preparation, which he never did. But I think Hillary will have 320 electoral votes all said and done, plus or minus 5. So I never bought into your fear mongering.
I think that most of us at this point are actually doing really well with predictions, despite our during the primaries being so far off. I think one thing is that for the most part, general elections, there's some really great data, give or take a couple states where polling isn't great. But for the most part, I mean, listen, yes, there's going to be the secret Trump voter. There's also going to be the secret Hillary voter, and every qualified pollster I've spoken to realizes that those numbers pretty much cancel each other out. So I think it's going to be a big win for Hillary.
And those last-minute polls that had swung in Hillary Clinton's direction gave us I don't know about you guys, it gave me a little bit of relief, right? Because I was worried that it was tightening over the weekend, and then the surge did not come for Trump, according to polling. It came for Hillary Clinton. Now, right now, there isn't anything too much to be worried about. She could lose Florida, by the way, and Ohio, and North Carolina, and still win.
Virginia, 10% reported.
Okay, hold on, buckle up.
54-41. Trump, yeah. Just believe it.
No.
161,000 to 123,000.
No, I'm now actually worried. I'm not kidding. I'll tell you, look, it got quiet in here the minute we started reporting these real results.
Yep.
And if that continues, there is going to be a pall in here.
So we're about halfway done with counting in Florida, getting close to halfway done, and Trump with a 100,000 vote lead. That's a lot of early votes.
Rate that has already changed. So Ben, what's the latest in Florida? What is the percentage?
49.8, 2.5 points, 2.4 point lead for Hillary.
She has 2.4 point lead. Everybody.
Yes.
Don't panic. She's here comes Hillary. Okay, so if you are on Trump team right now, you're panicking.
Right.
You had the same moment we had about 20 minutes ago, where you're like, wait a minute, she's not only up in Florida, but she's up in New Hampshire and Ohio and North Carolina. Electoral college right now, 60-44. Donald Trump has retaken the lead from Hillary Clinton. That part is totally irrelevant.
So he got a 9-stater. Who did they call? Alabama. Following. We didn't declare Tennessee, but now Alabama has gone.
Tennessee and Alabama have gone to Donald Trump. This is devastating news / irrelevant. Back on the Young Turks election coverage, I have 2 things to report. 1, it's panic time. 2, I'm on my 3rd cup of coffee. Now shit gets real.
Wow, 85%. So the
Okay, by the way-
calculation, hold on, this is serious. So the calculation that the New York Times has had as a running prediction of winning the presidency. Last time I glanced at it, John, I don't know if you've been looking at that win presidency meter below the states, below the map. Well, it was
Oh,
at
yes.
it was at 80% an hour ago for Clinton.
What is it now?
68%.
Okay, God damn it, I'm nervous. It is fucking panic time. New Hampshire has flipped. He's now leading 48-47. So he's leading in Florida, Virginia, New Hampshire, North Carolina, and Ohio is now an 8-point lead for Trump.
Here's what just happened. And this thing was at 80% 2 hours ago when we were talking the upshot in the New York Times forecast of who's likely to win. Donald Trump now the favorite to win the presidency, 51%.
Jesus.
Trump now at 53% forecast to be the president of the United States. It increases literally with every moment that a state like Virginia gets closer to being called for Trump.
This is the most haunting thing I have ever had, we've ever had on the Young Turks. 14 years we've been on the air. Nobody else has called it yet. I'm calling it. It's a 10-point lead with 51% reporting, 53-43 for Trump. Trump's going to win Ohio. So Ohio is now gone. Okay, now I've got my New York Times likelihood of winning updating because I had to switch out and refresh on my iPad here. Trump, and it goes, and it kept going. It's like 50, 51, 52, 50. 61% chance of winning
This
for Donald
is
Trump.
insane.
Oh, wow. For the Trump presidency, brace for impact. New York Times now saying the chance of a Trump presidency is 92%. Brace for impact. The terror. Well, you know, we call this place Rebel Headquarters, and we were rebelling against the establishment. And now this will be true Rebel Headquarters as Trump and his cronies begin their march against our freedoms. Talk about how historically pathetic the Democratic Party is. The Democratic Party is gone. Before the election, we talked about, there might be a Republican Civil War. I didn't talk about it, but the rest of the press couldn't stop talking about it. What will the Republicans do, right? No. The question is, what's the Democratic Party going to do to rise from the ashes? Because they are in ashes. And I'll tell you this right now, we are in total fucking war, okay? I'm not talking about the Republican Party. Yeah, sure, I'm happy to be at war with them. I'm happy to be at war with Trump, and it looks like I'm going to be for 4 years. But I'm at war with the Democratic Party, this corporatist, weak, spineless, pathetic party. So the DNC, you think we're coming for you? You're goddamn right we're coming for you. We're going to pulverize the DNC. We're going to rip it to shreds. None of those idiot loser corporatists could ever screw up an election like this again. New York Times.
Trump went to 2016.
95% chance that Donald Trump is going to win. North Carolina has been called. It goes to Donald Trump. And Wisconsin and Michigan still leaning red. Brought to you by the fucking morons of the Democratic Party.
Man, that's the smell of the devil. Okay. So, wasn't that funny?
How much responsibility
Like-
do you feel you have?
Like how the this thing has progressed. He did not. He did not progress well. I mean, they were excited in the beginning, and at the end, Jake Hugo was yelling and screaming, "We're gonna come after you. We're gonna pulverize you. We're gonna destroy you." How can you let this happen? How can you let Trump happen? Trump become, guys, I don't know about you. I hope that Trump doesn't become president, because then the Young Turk's gonna explode. I might explode too, but it's gonna be like a bigger explosion for the Young Turk. The thing about Trump that shocks me all the time, he's able to get away with a lot of things, and he always outdo many people. And the name is a very strange name. The name is Trump. It trumps other things. You know what I'm saying? So I'm afraid of the name. I am confident of this election. I think Trump was meant to be a one-term president. His face looked like that. He looked like a one-term kind of guy. And it's good for America, because it's good for America to wake up. We have extremely systemic problem, and Trump was his president, and he's a symptom, and he's telling us, yo, we need to fix a couple of things, not couple, a lot of things. We need to end all the wars. There should be no wars, no military interaction, nothing in the Middle East, nothing at all, zero, none. And the only thing we should, even Europe, I don't know about Europe, I don't know, I heard that we have military bases, maybe it's good to have them there, I don't know, but I'm just saying we should end all that stuff. But I understand also that China is getting a little bit more aggressive these days, so we have to be smart too, we have to stay intelligent. But I have a weird feeling about China. China is never going to be an aggressive country. I'm going to tell you why. I think China, they want to be business people. You know, I don't think they're going to be aggressive like going to war. I think they want to be business aggressive. So that's the way I look at China. But so guys, this is the video about the election for 2016, and you saw the meltdown. So now Cenk, the same Cenk that you saw that has a meltdown, he's saying now for 2020 it's going to be a landslide. So I want you guys to be there on November 3rd. Watch Cenk, because if Biden loses, this is going to be super bad for Cenk. Alright, see you guys, have a good day.